Most of those locals, sometimes ina-expect lang sa kanila yung magandang depensa. But in that game, they actually contributed well on the offensive side as well.
Well, pagandahan po talaga ng timpla ang ating pag-uusapan kapag kape at gatas ang magkalaban. Though in that game, hindi rin nalayo ang magandang timpla nitong mga taga-Alaska with Casio, Tos, and Cyrus Baguio chipping in big numbers with 21, 17, and 17 respectively. Aling Balixis has been hot in the first quarter.
He's hurt.
Oh, doon sa contact nila ni Sunny Tos. He's holding on to his knee. Isa yan sa mga hinahawakan na talagang nakakatakot. Sana walang mangyaring malala dito kay Alain.
Oh, you can see yung nakikita natin sa kanya. He's already telling their PT, the doctor, that may naramdaman siya na on his knees. Sinisenyasan niya.
Well, Coach Timcon is a bit worried. Sana nila, kuryente na lang. Minsan, pag nako-kuryente, yung paggaan, masakit na rin yun. Pero ito, titignan po natin kung saan nagtatamaan. Si Sunny Tos. Ayun, tuhod sa tuhod yung nangyari doon.
And you can see after that, kung nagkabanggaan sila, after that, could not get any lift from that right leg anymore.
The contact actually was on the left knee, pero yung pagbagsak niya, no, nung nakuha yung, nung pinaburan niya yung kanyang kaliwa. So ito is Alain Maliksi still hobbling, and the rest of his teammates going to his aid. Wag hindi makatayo ito kay Alain Maliksi holding on to his left knee. Might have twisted it because the contact was on the right. Ito, ulitin po natin ha. Ito yung ayun. Pero yung pagbagsak niya doon sa kaliwa.
Yes, actually, you can see that hit his right knee, but also his left knee is the one that actually buckled. You see it very clearly there that nawala sa forma. You can only hope that it is not as bad as it looks.
Although yung muna natin hope na sana kuryente lang no? Yung nagkakapanggana, pero hindi. Pag na-twist yung kanyang kaliwang tuhod, the stretcher is ready. Nakatayo na ito si Alain if he'll be able to walk back to the bench. Well, may timeout po tayo. Balik po tayo kagad.
Control Max Facial Wash.
It's a big sigh of relief here at the MOA Arena dahil ito, nakatayo na po itong si Alain Maliksi, even making his at least one of his 2 free throws.
There's the foul. You expect that Alain Maliksi will be replaced.
Well, yung unang personal foul itong si Alex Malyari, but at least itong si Alain Maliksi will go straight to the dugout, was able to actually walk on his own. Kanina, matapos po yung pakabahin, hindi lamang yung mga fans ng Salvig, pati lahat ng tao dito sa MOA Arena. Bakinis will try it from outside. Ayaw pa rin pumasok his shot there. As Alex Malyari at the point right now. Joe Divas, malayong trasino, but it's so. 4 points for Jody Vance.
You got to think that Jody Vance is the wild card here. You know, it seems that every time he plays well, para sa kanyang koponan for San Meg Coffee, they end up with a victory. He plays so much minutes for their team that it's integral for him to have a good game.
Well, nakakaapat na po rito itong si Jody Vance. Hinayaan si Calvin Abueva. Yung tres na hindi pumapasok.
Got to think for Alaska Aces, too many 3-point shots from people that they don't want to really see taking too many 3-point shots.
Although yun nga, binibigay talaga ng Salmig ang espasyo sa tres. As Marcus Blakely will attack, na aga yun ni Calvin Abueva holding on to his head. There is no whistle actually. But a timeout will be called by Alaska. Calvin Abueva. We talk about Calvin Abueva's focus. Napapag-usapan niya because not much of a contribution for Calvin Abueva in the last time out. Pero dito, yun ang gustong i-recover ng mga taga-Alaska for Calvin Abueva to have his focus on back.
Not really had a good quarterfinals so far. Speaking of Calvin Abueva, even today, para kay Abueva, he's taken 5 shots. Yes, 5 shots and has not made a single one.
Pero tingnan po natin yung pinanggalingan. Yung contact na sinasabi ni Abueva, yung pagbaba ng kamay nitong si Marcus Blakely. But I thought it actually hit him in the back, not the head. Hawak-hawak pa rin po ni Calvin Abueva. So hindi naman pala talaga matigas ang ulo nito si Calvin. Nasasaktan din. It's Alaska's ball, still down by 10 points. This is actually the biggest lead. Para sa kapunan ng San Miguel, Cyrus Baguio will attack. The defense of PJ Simon, pero nakaagaw doon. Alex Malyari, kakaripas, challenging JB Casio, and will put 2 home.
And the difference right now, Rado, locals. Local scoring para dito sa San Miguel. May tulong. On the other side, para sa Alaska, no one has really helped much because their next top scorer, other than their import, only 2 points.
Tama ka rin, ha? Players like ito si JB Casio at si Cyrus Baguio, wala pang significant contributions dito. And they're still going to Wendell Maquinis, but the defense on him by Rafi Ribis, handang-handa. Mapapansin niyo pa, wala si Mark Pincus because in the first quarter, he had 2 quick fouls, both on Wendell Maquinis. Kaya itong si Rafi Ribis ngayon bumabatay sa kanya. Maquinis mapipilitan tumira na naman.
Interesting what San Miguel has been doing. Every time there's a sideline inbound, what they do is they're actually on a zone. It really surprises the Alaska Aces. Many times na pag nanggaling sila sa sideline inbound, that Alaska has not scored because of that 2-3 zone of that inbound.
And the options given to the Alaska scorers, not in their comfort zone, including si Wendell Maquinis sa labas tumitira, hindi mo pumapasok. Lahat yan ang ating score. 12 ang kalamangan ng San Miguel. Bola pa nila as PJ Simon receives the top. Balik dito kay Marcus Blakely. Andres niya, kapus na kapus yun. One of the few instances na iparamdam nito yung mga taga-Alaska or Marcus Blakely yung challenge on it.
Coach Tim Cohen and his team really get into trouble when the ball starts to get sticky. That time around got sticky on the hand of at the top on the part of Alex Malyari.
Udi Casio to the boss. Boss against Marcus Blakely. Lalapit. Nabutasan niya yung depensa and a foul will be given up by Marcus Blakely. But to Marcus' credit, only his first personal foul despite the contacts and the action he's been involved in the first 2 quarters. Sonny Toss connects from the free throw line, but only his 3rd point. So you're mentioning the local support is really not there for Alaska.
Alam mo, sinabi mo, only his 3rd point and only his 4th point right now. But that's the highest local score at present para dito sa Alaska Aces.
That's why 10 puntos pa rin po mga kaibigan. Ang kalamangan dito ng San Miguel. 24-14 with 8 minutes and 52 in the second. Ito na yung paikot ng triangulo. Nakakita nila itong si Jody Barnes. Stops and stops and 6-2.
And he's playing with a lot of confidence. You can see that he's actually really moving with quickness and creating shots for himself.
There are those nights. Ramdam na ramdam po kanina. Yung kanyang 3-pointer. Malayo na nga yung 3 points. Malayo pa yung pagitan niya dun sa rainbow line. Cyrus Baguio. Diyan pa ng titikada. Ayaw pa rin pumasok. Pagkatapat. Napunta kay JB. Naperse ibalik. Sunny. Toss will attack. Pero nabintis yung kanyang layup. And Alex Malyari will save the leather. Safely to Jody Barnes. Aatakin muli ang kupunan ng San Miguel. As Marcus Blakely losing the leather, marirecover naman ito si Wendell Maquinis. Pasa kay Tony De La Cruz, but the challenge is still there. Alex Malyari siya yung matatawagan doon. But the recovery and the transition defense of San Miguel, walang lubayan talaga.
Yeah, it's a knockout game, so nothing easy in a knockout game. Here, Alaska, alam mo na ang hirap ng score, may halo pang malas. See that layup earlier para kay Sonny Toss. A gimme, but still didn't go down.
This time, babalik na po itong si James Yap at si Mark Baroka sa kanilang backcourt. Even Mark Pingus is ready to check in. Pero naipasok muna itong free throw nitong si Tony De La Cruz. 26-16 ang ating tala. Most of the game controlled by the Mixers. Jody Vance missing that one from the left flank. Sa kanyang press, makukuha ni JV Gasher using the pick. Alaska being patient with her half court. Wendell McInnes will get exercise and flex his muscles there. Gives his team his 8-point in the game.
Good short pass on the part of Tony De La Cruz. Getting to the gut of the defense and then looking for zip court down low.
James Yap for the 3. Ayaw friend. Jody Vance will serve it. Babalik kay James.
Couple of energy plays already that we've seen. One kanina kay Alex Malyari, ngayon naman kay Jody Vance for extra possession.
Bumbreno, si Mark Baroka, nakita si James. They will reset. Mark Baroka dapat eagle. Si Jody Vance ang nakita, but Marcus Blakely using the baseline. The reverse, ayaw pa rin pumasok. Meanwhile, ang kupunan ng Alaska not really forcing anything.
You know, but they're slowly eating into this lead. This was a high of 12. Now it's down to 8 and they have the ball.
Sanitos. Yung depensa nila, hindi na rin ganun kadali yung mga tira nito ng Sandy Coffee. Although makakaagaw dito si Marcus Blakely. 3-on-3. Balik si Blakely who will slam it home.
You know, these two teams, there's a lot of similarities. The one thing that they are very different or apart from is that Sunmig Coffee forces more turnovers and they get on the break more. That gives them easier, cheap shots. Yun ang hinahanap ng Alaska Aces. You see here, bad turnover on the part of the Aces, leading to a fast break. And when Marcus Blakely is part of that fast break, that's pretty hard to stop.
Well, you're mentioning itong mga puntos coming from those turnovers dahil yung last game, tama ka eh. Hindi naman nakalayo itong magkabilang kumpunan when it comes to turnovers with 9 para sa kumpunan ng Alaska and 12 for Sunmig Coffee. But Sunmig was able to traffic 20 points.
That's the difference. It's all magkalapit na yung turnovers, but the difference is right now, the Aces, although this is a team that can run with a lot of athletes, they really don't push the envelope after a turnover. Unlike itong Sunmig Coffee, pagkatapos ng turnover, takbo kagad at sumasabay. Ito si Marcus Blakely. O kaya naman, siya yung nasa unahan.
Well, may report ng ating kasamang Erica Padilla, an update on Alain Maliksi.
Twice na pasigaw si Alain Maliksi when he was down on the floor pero nakatayo pa rin at nakapaglakad ng maayos pabalik ng dugout. Feeling daw niya may na-dislocate pero kinonfirm naman ng team doctor and ni Doc Fernandez of the PBA na okay ang kanyang meniscus because he can still fully stretch and flex his left leg and it may likely be the lateral and the collateral ligament na na-strain. Balik sa inyo?
Lateral and collateral ligament. So at least hindi po yung mismong tuhod ang na-apektuhan. Ito, bumalik na nga po sa bench itong si Alain Maliksi. Cyrus Baguio attack. Opting to pass out. First ni JB Gasher is a big one.
That's almost a rescue 3, but again, out of that side inbound, they come out with a 2-3. Nagkakagulo yung Alaska Aces. Time winding down. Lucky for them. JB able to hit that big one.
Ang atake ni Mark Baroka, nasa pal, makukuha pa ng Alaska. Alaska now has the momentum, cutting the lead of Sunmig down to only 7. The last time was a big 3 from JV. Now they're going back to the boss. Almost rather there.
Oh, it's going to be a big call because that will be para kay Marcus Blakely, pangalawa na yan.
So nagbabayad itong mga taga-Sunmig sa kanilang depensa sa ilalim. Pero tingnan muna natin itong step back 3 with time running out. JV Gasher, reminiscent of that fourth quarter the last time out. An offensive foul on McInnes.
Easy call right there. Wendell McInnes, kita may gigil eh. Felt that he had the position there. But you see him clearing with his elbow and his shoulder as well.
Well, dito yung sinasabi natin, dito nabubuhay itong si Wendell McInnes. He's been given the free space to take the outside shot. Hindi siya pumapasok doon. So gusto niya talaga sa ilalim. As Marcus Blakely will lose the leather, try to recover and pass it to Mark Pingrich. Yung pasa kay Mark Baroka, hindi pumasok, but there's a foul. JV Casio ang matatawagan mga kaibigan, and that's a big call dahil pangatlo na ito para dito kay JV Casio.
And if you're Coach Luigi, you're in a quandary. Bakit? You know, JV just hit a three-pointer and you want to keep him on the floor.
Mark Barroca will make the first free throw. And a surprise move. Lalabas muna Marcus Blakely and look who's coming. It's Jewel Ponferrada. Not really the player na ilangan, nabibigyan ng maraming minuto.
Remember, Marcus Blakely actually came in a little bit earlier than usual dahil nagka-injury nga si Alain Maliksi. So he's gonna have to get another minute or two here para lang makuha niya yung normal rest niya in the quarter.
And a big task at Ponferrada. Si Makinig sa kanyang binabantayan. It actually freed Sonny Toss for his 6th point in the game.
Locals of Alaska starting to slowly contribute here.
At yung hinahanap mo, at tumating na nga yung kanilang mga tulong dito, natapos na ang kalamangan ng Sandbag. Down to only 6. Nawala pa rin Ponferrada ang bola. Cyrus Baguio. Makikita si JB Casio who will spot for the 3. Hindi pumasok, pero makukuha pa rin ng Alaska. Cyrus Baguio. Ibabalik kay JB Casio against Mark Pingris. There's a mismatch somewhere. Although si Sanitos makikita ito si Jody Vance. Tapikan, mananatili sa Alaska. Casio with 3 personal fouls. Ilalabas muna ni Coach Luigi Trillo, si RJ Hasul rather. Ang papasok para sa kanya, Cyrus Baguio. Mintisyon and the recovery will go to San Mig Coffee.
A lot of energy plays going the way of San Mig Coffee.
Ponferrada will challenge the smaller Cyrus Baguio but will miss a hook shot. Ilalapit na, pasok yun po Ponferrada.
Yun ang tinatawag na magic bunot. You didn't really expect him to play a lot of minutes here, or minutes at all. And then he comes and plays defense and even gives you 2 points.
And now was the task of guarding itong si Wendell Makinis at po si Jewel Ponferrada. Si Makinis nga nagreklamo na. Nararamdaman niya na itong si Ponferrada. Sanitos. Hindi makawala. And Jewel Ponferrada really making his presence felt.
Speaking of making his presence felt, maybe surprised some with this shot, but able to stay with it and get his 2 points here.
So Wendell Makinis pupunta sa free throw line. He earlier missed a lot from this territory in the first quarter. So he'll make this one. Well, paalala lang po masusubaybayan ang PBA sa Action TV International. Sa Middle East po via Orbit Showtime Network. Sa Europe naman via OSN TV Tomorrow. Sa Guam naman sa MCV Broadband yung mapapanood. Kaya sabihan nyo na yung mga kamag-anak, abangan po ang mga ma-action'ng labanan ng PBA, pati na rin ng UFL. Dito lang sa Action TV International. Abreva with offensive rebound with a putback. And that actually announced his return to the hardcourt.
Able to get his rest and maybe also a chance to get his mind into the game.
It's only a 5-point ball game. Although San Mig Coffee pa rin po ang nakakalamang. Ito, kala mo, dead ma lang. Pero makakakuha ng offensive rebound. Parang natutulog lang eh. And then, labanan po nila ni James Shot sa labanan ng dalawang kumpuro na ito. Marami na rin pinagdadaanan. At makakakuha pa ito si Calvin Abueva ng nakaw. So, another opportunity para sa kumpuro ng Alaska. Natapyasin pang lalo itong 12 puntos sa kalamangan kanina. Ngayon, 5 na lang. Hasul for the 3! That's another one! Another big 3 from the snipers of Coach Luigi Trillo. Earlier, it was JV Casio. Now, it's Hasul who actually came in for JV. And a big shot, chopping the lead of San Mig Coffee down to only 2. 31.
Facial wash.
Ibinalik na po sa hardcore itong si Marcus Blakely and immediately attacks. Gets the basket and the foul kay RJ Hasul. Pumunta rin sa free throw line and you saw the result.
Did not hit the ring actually.
Oh, really?
0 out of 4 so far para kay Marcus Blakely when it comes to free throw line.
Alley-oop pass. No conversion for Sanitos. James Schaap will counter-attack. Marcus Blakely will finish this one. Hindi niya nakakompleto pero may sumabit na naman. But the attack mode of Marcus Blakely hindi po matatawaran. Kahit bitis lahat yung kanyang mga free throw, atake pa rin ang atake. Ito ang import ng Sunwig.
But he's coming from a terrible miss. Actually, before that terrible miss, he was pretty close. Mas maganda pala, galing sa
Nakapos. Ito naman, ringless. Halos mag-fiesta na po yung mga fans ng Sandy Coffee dito sa arena. Matapos yung unang free throw na naipasok after 5 tries. 2 consecutive free throws for Marcus Blakely to up the lead of Sandy back to 6. 35-29. Isa mo expected the comeback of Alaska. Pero ito, dinadikit pa nga po nila sa 2 putos.
You see that Sunwig Coffee is not going to allow the Alaska Aces. RJ also takes another 3. Not going to allow the Alaska Aces to play Calvin Abueva at the 3. When Calvin's at the 3, they're willing to go to that zone because they feel there's not enough shooters on the floor.
At Makinis once again going to work inside. Joe Devans. Nakita ito si Alex Malyari. Not really a lot of movement for Sunwig, but James Yap yung kanyang 3. Nahawakan na rin. Wala pong tinamaan.
But James Yap only has had 2 attempts. And let me correct myself. I'm Calvin Abueva at the 2 at the moment, playing that off-guard position.
Tony De La Cruz, nakita itong si Calvin Abueva. Abueva, tigil ng dribble. 7 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Azul, as do something. Yung kanyang pasa. Naatala at nakuha pa ni James Yap. A minute at 22. James, sa akin si Joe Devans. Press na napapakawalan. Napasimangot itong si Joe Devans sa sarili niyang tira. Actually made one earlier. Sunny toss. Wala yun. Rebound play makukuha ni Joe Devans. Both teams, sa dami na action dito, ito mo yun, nararamdaman na yung pagod ng lahat ng players involved in this action. Marcus Blakely, inagawan, harapan ni Tony De La Cruz. Azul, makikita libre si Makinis, will complete the play plus a foul. Galing naman kay Alex Malyari. That foul will not really stop. Itong pwersa nito si Wendell Makinis.
That guy is actually sprinting down on defense para sa Sunwig Coffee. You see, 4-on-2 situation. Huli na nung dumating yung tulong.
He will not complete the 3-point play, but it's only a 2-point ball game. This is the closest na ilapit po ng Alaska matapos silang matambakan ng 12 puntos. It is the second quarter. James Yap. Marcus Blakely, ibobomba pa.
Calvin Abueva looks like he's hurt.
Still on the floor. Tingnan natin kung anong tinamaan dito, but he's limping. This conference, ito si Calvin Abueva is complaining about his bad back. Pero doon po sa kanina yung kolisyon doon ay mukhang sa kanyang tuhod yun.
So he's 3 throws in a row.
Gaining confidence is Marcus Blakely in his free throw shooting. At siya, sa gusto ng mga taga-Sunwig na makalimutan na itong si Marcus Blakely. Apat na sunod-sunod after missing 4 consecutive. Ito po, 4 na sunod-sunod naman. Ano, ipasok ni Marcus Blakely. RJ Azul taking 1. Babalik sa kanya ni Sunny Toss. Ito rin ako sa libre pero si Makinis.
Top-board pa yung bola. Yung bola ginamit pang top-board sa ilalim tapos sumatras.
Dinala sa harap. Pangklase yung lakas ito si Wendell Makinis. Ay, balik sa dalawa na lang lamang ng Sunwig. Malyari to Joe Devans. What a pass in a completion for Joe Devans coming from Alex Malyari. A second remaining. RJ Azul will not make that basket. But what an action-packed first half